need weapon parts. I need
spinny metal.
Spinny metal.
Boom.
And there's a 365 Fatebringer.
Whoop! There we go.
Let's see. Is the Gallarhorn still relevant? I'm looking at you, Spider. The Gallarhorn is, in fact, still relevant.
Has the Gallarhorn ever been really relevant?
I mean, there are many like it. This one is not mine. But as you can see here, anybody who is holding a fully upgraded Gallarhorn and has few weapon parts and an exotic shard and enough glimmer laying around can upgrade that Gallarhorn.
So we don't need Xur anymore for upgrading exotics.
Correct.
All right, he said fully upgraded, people.
Yep.
So you're going to have to work the skill tree up before you push it past its limits.
So you may need to go to Xur to buy shards. You may need to go to Xur to buy weapons that you can then shard. So there are still things for you to do and to aspire for and to hope for.
So every legendary weapon, piece of armor in the game can now be upgraded. So from any release.
Awesome.
Including my very favorite legendary belt-fed heavy machine gun. I'm actually going to enjoy this a lot. The Deviant Gravity A. What perks do I have on mine? This is one I like. I like to expect to find more ammo for this weapon.
So far, we're looking similar.
Yeah, that's badass. Although yours is void instead of arc, but I'm very happy that I'm going to have my Fallen Captain Killer. I've actually used this already to take down some nasty villains.
Take a look at that shotgun you just bought, actually.
Okay, so let's equip that.
That's got a couple new perks on it. So
nasty.
What do we have?
What is that above Ascension over there?
Reforge ready.
Yeah, so
the gunsmith can reforge this weapon.
Right.
Change its available upgrades, but resetting any progression or ascension.
So yeah, you'll be able to with the new House of Wolves weapons be able to.
Don't reforge if you've already upgraded.
Cool.
Okay, so not my existing legendaries, but if I buy new legendaries from the Vanguard, from the Crucible, from my favorite faction, I can then come here to the gunsmith. He's going to allow me to reforge weapons. I do not have weapon parts.
Just dismantle some stuff.
Here we go. Here we go. I'm not going to dismantle some.
Run all the way to the vault.
Dismantle some stuff.
Dismantle things.
Just dismantle
you have 270
some stuff.
in there. You're good.
And take.
There you go.
Did that give me? Let me take a look at my inventory.
Chat is losing it
over
they're losing it over reforging.
Reforging's going to be cool. So
a lot of people ask for those.
All right.
I can't help but notice he also has Talims.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has Talims now.
Yep.
That's cool.
So I am acquiring a reforging.
All right, so we need to do this until we get shot package.
Well, I don't know if we're not going to be here till Tuesday. So I have linear compensator, I have replenish, I have speed reload, and I have army of one. Let's try it again.
I think she sent the text over too soon.
Acquiring. Are you sure you're acquiring? Yes, I'm acquiring. Go. Thanks. Open character. Back to the shoddy. It looks like, I mean, it looks like...
Yeah, and there's a lot of new perks, too.
It looks like I would use that to, like, actually hold up the new Monarch event.
Sure.
That's a bad man's shotgun. Rangefinder, speed reload, cascade, you get the idea.
Yeah.
You can do this all day until you run out of motes of light, until you run out of gun parts. And when you take a look at the stuff that we're asking you to spend, it's the stuff that a lot of people have in reserve.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good use for some of the things that you might have been stockpiling. We knew that was going to make a lot of people happy, and it's a lot of fun to show it off.
That is awesome. There's a lot of upgrades for old raid gear and stuff, which to me kind of makes the old raids a lot more relevant than if we were just moving on. And as a new player, a lot more approachable because you'll have two sources to get your gear from.
Indeed.
In order to level up.
And all of those things apply here. So gloves of the Heads and Lords, Vault of Glass gear, you can ascend.
Yeah.
Let's come take a look at...
and all of your resources are relevant with the exchange over at the speaker now, too. That's awesome.
Yep. So is there anything in your inventory that you feel would go to waste or sit on the shelf? Take a look at your inventory.
Not really, because I can exchange, my ascendants, which I have 1,000 ascendant shards, basically.
You have 3,651 weapon parts.
Yeah. I'm going to use those.
You're going to use those.
Yeah, I need to make weapons to,
Another cool part of this is that now everybody at the at the maximum level is going to look different, which is pretty cool.
That's great. Yeah.
Some people are going to be running around in Vault of Glass gear, some Iron Banner gear.
Are you familiar with transmogging in Blizzard games?
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
Constant feedback on our forum. People love a transmog system.
So this is basically that. I mean, since all the gear can be at the top level, you can just ascend it.
We're not taking features and attributes from one gear and allowing you to apply it to another.
Right,
what we are doing is making everything relevant that you can enjoy. I've got to check out.
A lot of people are asking about the Glimmer Cap, and I've never been someone who really feels like a higher Glimmer Cap is super necessary.
Yeah.
But is that something you guys have considered, or is it basically like if you're capping your Glimmer all the time, then why aren't you spending it type thing? Especially now with the new
new sinks for it and stuff.
Yeah,
that's true, folks. If you're complaining about 20,000 being the most you can have, obviously you're 20,000 and you're not spending it. So go spend it.
We're always looking
go
at
drop
stuff,
5,000 of that 20 on some ammo synths. Save your strange coins for shit that's actually important. I mean, don't get me wrong, the strange coins, 5 cents for one coin. It's 5 grand for one coin. But I made like 7 grand this morning already.
If that proves to be an issue, I'm sure.
Not an issue.
Right.
Were we able to reach into the mind of our investment designers, we could probably answer that
About
question.
10 minutes left on this, folks.
Okay.
But toward the end, we're going to cut it short because
that piece of feedback has landed. It's just a matter
of nice. Yeah. Oh, my chat's working. Nice. Yeah, Sigma, I'm about to go back on and do the weekly if you want to come in and help. But if not, I'll just grab some blueberries. It's all good.
And what are our goals for the overall experience?
Are there any new ghost shells?
Not at this time. Not at this time. We're being pretty giving today.
Okay. Not today, guys. We're not.
Yep. And you know what I feel? I feel, in order to be completely honest here, this is not my Gallarhorn. I did not earn this Gallarhorn.
That's rude.
I'm going to dismantle it as a gesture of honesty and goodwill. Now I have shards.
And you got some weapon parts. You've been really low on
I need weapon parts. So until everyone has an opportunity to own a Gallarhorn, I will not accept one.
Sure.
And that is my promise to the community. Plus, I don't need one because I have a Thunderlord, and that's really a more skilled weapon anyway.
Well, no, yeah, I mean Angel. I knew you were still on. I'm not worried about you. No, typoed. Anywho. Appreciate the patience on that, folks. I mean, really, my lunch break was over 10 minutes ago. I just was watching it with you, digesting. My chat widgets are going to be a little honky right now, folks. It looks like they're Nightbots. The chat widgets are getting a little flooded. You did a little too premature there, same as me, Angel. Let me go ahead and get my microphone hooked up for the second part of this. Sigma, you've been gone so long, you don't have to worry about being a hog. Really, unless I'm doing a raid, no one ever wants to play with me, really, except for Angel. Pro will come in every once in a while and help out, but, you know, there's a few here and there regulars that come in wanting to just do the stuff I do, but you go do whatever you want to, man.
Good night, Steven. See you tomorrow.
Yes, but where?
Washington Square.
I was thinking about doing the weekly and then maybe stepping into the Crucible a little bit, just for fun. And I still have Strike playlist. Now, like I said, tomorrow when I come on, I'll play my Titan, and then I'll play my Hunter, you know. I'm very close to leveling up my Vanguard and my Cryptard right now, so that's kind of what I was going to work for. Since I do 3 weeklies now, it's kind of nice to get like 3 weeklies out of the way. Either 3 in a row or 1 per day. But anywho, folks, that's the plan. If you guys want to come in and help, it'd be much appreciated. And say, man, I just missed fucking talking to you and jabbing with you. And all that good shit. So, you guys feel free. I'm going to squat a gobble here and sit down just for a few moments.
No.
I mean, this is probably one of the hardest weeklies you're going to get.
Oh, yeah.
Omegle. But I've actually found out some pretty... I found a couple interesting places in the Omegle end spot that seem to be nice strategies where you can, like... You know, where I used to go was good, but only if there's 2 of you there, really, to hold it down.
Let's see if we can get someone else in before we go for blueberries.
Oh, yeah, man. No rush whatsoever. Shit, maybe you luck out, you jump in and a blueberry's like on Omegle and you jump in and help. It's always nice. I did that once on a weekly. I jumped in and I literally jumped in about 2, maybe 10 seconds before they killed the end, and I got my full reward. I didn't have a single kill. I didn't do anything. I didn't get a single shot fired off. I like orbited in, then teleported in, and then it was like done. And I was like 9 strange coins. I was like, yes. It was my 3rd one, and it's in a row too. So I was so tired of doing it. I was like, yeah. So tomorrow, I mean, we can do this and then just jump into the Crucible for a couple hours. Last couple hours of the show too. The thing about the Crucible that's nice is win or lose. Sometimes the worst player on the losing team gets the best reward. It's random. Now, I don't know if they've tweaked that with the recent updates to where, like, the best reward goes to the best player on the winning team. But I've seen the best rewards. I've seen, like, exotic weapons go to the worst player on the losing team. And I was on the losing team, and I know who the worst player was, so...
Who was the worst player?
Oh, I mean, just at the time. No, I don't remember who it was. Easy or something. You know, but it wasn't like it's bad. I'm just saying the worst of the team. I'm not saying they were bad. I'm just saying the worst. The person that had the lowest kill and the highest deaths got the only reward on the team. And, yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of nice that way. It'd kind of be sucky if you had to do good and win to get rewards. But I think that'd be nice if they had an algorithm that said, hey, this guy had 20 kills, 0 deaths. Best player on the winning team. He gets a much higher percentage of getting something good. Or the MVP on the winning team always gets something good. It might not always be what they want, but... yeah, man, I couldn't imagine trying to juggle, like, Xbox and PlayStation characters. It's hard enough to juggle 3, let alone 6. But, yeah, Sig, man, go do whatever you gotta do. I understand why you're playing on Xbox, but you should have told your brother to buy a PS4.
Yeah. then you wouldn't have to juggle them.
Well, you wouldn't have had to pay for it because PS3 players get it for free, you know, or, you know, shit. Just, I don't know. I'm not anti-Xbox.
Well, he bought the collection edition, so maybe he got the PS4 version for free.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I got the PS4 version for free. Like I said, GameStop for like 60 days did this whole, if you pre-order the hard copy, you get the digital copy PS4 for free.
So, wow.
I mean, like I said, GameStop does promotions like that. It could just be my GameStop. It could just be the Bay Areas. All right, folks. I'm not sure if the chat's up and running yet. It says joined finally. You know, usually when we see this, Nightbot's just under maintenance.
We were both typing.
I know. No. Aha! I got the vote in the reverse. I actually almost stopped, but I thought it'd be funnier just to keep going. It's not. See, it's not coming across on the overlay. It will just start working when it works. Ain't nothing I can do about it. All right, we got 20 seconds or so here. Last chance. Anybody wants to jump in? I'm going to open the fire team up. No invite needed. Sorry, unfortunately, my chat is not working right now on the show. So, you know. Let's see if we can get God Killer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's Tuesday,
Most
folks.
gaming days
I'm actually catching people early. Usually by like Wednesday morning, everyone's done their weeklies, nightfalls. So after watching that Bungie live show again, I mean, Angel, you more than anyone because you're right in here now, but chime in, folks. I'm not in the chat reading what you said right now in real time, but I will go back and read it in moments of breaks, and other people get to read it. I mean, the chat's for talking to me.